Okay, so I'm going to do a quick video just to make it easy. These two containers are Frankie's food. This one is the wetter of the food, the grain-free. And then this one's the Science Diet, which is a lot thicker and gives her substance so she doesn't have the runs. So grab these out of the fridge. And then I have a measuring cup, but honestly, I think it's better to just kind of eyeball it unless you really don't trust yourself. I basically do like 2 tablespoons of the soft one and into the slow feed bowl. So that's 1. And then, like I said, tablespoons, right? It's pretty good. It's a good sized tablespoon, right? So that's 2. And then close that one up and get the Science Diet, the other one. And there's not that much left in here right now, but that's probably actually perfect for a serving, especially because you're probably not going to walk her as much as I do, so I don't want her to get all, fat while I'm gone. So that's basically maybe a tablespoon and a half, if that, of the harder one. She doesn't have anything in her by way of tinctures in her food, so you don't have to worry about her food for that. And then this is, when you're using the big can, I split it into 4s and give them, the cats, 1 section each, 1/4 each for morning, and then 1/4 each for dinner, and that's a whole can. And I switch to the little cans every other day. So do little cans all day, so a half a little can for each of them in the morning and half again at night of a different can. So that gives them some variety, because Mojo's a total little finicky guy, and he will stop eating food if he's eating the same thing every day. So that is the solution I came up with to make sure he keeps eating. So I usually use this to heat the water. I heat the water while I'm doing all my prep. I only put a little bit in, and then of course the tinctures are these little guys in the top white wood thing. So this one is You Are Fine. They're all labeled, so you'll easily know what to give them. It's basically 4 drops in both of their bowls of the wet food. And then I also do the daily, or the Easy Breather for both of them. Shake them up and then empty it and get a full, fresh tincture. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In each of their food. And then I also give Mojo the grouch solution. Same thing. Shake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then when I'm gone, I also give them both, or all of them actually, probably, the stress stopper, which I don't need to do right now, but same thing, 4 drops for each of them in all of their food. And then here we go with the water. So this one still happens to be empty, which, the dog foods aren't empty most of the time, because I just put the cans in here every time I open a fresh can, so that it doesn't taste like can. If it sits in there for a few days, the food doesn't start to taste like the can. So that's why I do that. So this is about 2 tablespoons probably of water, of heated water. And this only has bottled water in it. I never put tap water. So just get all the gravy out of there and split it up between each of the cans. This just kind of makes it more like real food instead of just a blob of gross cat food, I think. Anyway, that's how I interpret it, and I think they're just used to it being that way, so that's the way I do it. Mix it up so it's all the water's all mixed in there, and it's just a tiny bit custard like. And then same thing with Mojo's. Smash, separate. Stir. He needs a tiny bit more water. Okay. And same thing, just so it's like, kind of like firm pudding like. And then I separate, cut the little bits of Frankie's up because of the Science Diet, because it's more hard. It's like a loaf. So I cut that one up and kind of leave that one as bite-sized pieces so she feels like she's chewing on some meat, even though it's all kind of just pate. But it's good for her to feel like she's chewing. So there, just separate a little bit, and then on this one, like I said, I don't usually have a can or water. I don't usually have the bowl to make the water. I'll just pour it in like I did for the boys. But this time I can do that because I just finished the can. And then just mix it in so it's all mixed in, the hard with the soft. And the flavors are all nice and mixed in. Separate it. Get it all separated so it's in kind of a ring around the bowl, because the bowl is a ring. And then this is called slow feeding bowl, and it slows her down just a teeny tiny bit. And then when they're done with their food, I always let them lick the can. Okay, you guys ready for licks? Where'd Mojo go? Mojo outside? I think Mojo's outside. He'd be over here. So yeah, when they're done, they've got after food. They're labeled in the fridge. Just give them each one of their own respective treats. Make sure you make note of which one is which, because one's made out of cat food and one's made out of dog food. And I'll leave notes for their stuff. Okay, bye. Thank you.